Hi, and welcome to the Digital Media Career Academy Virtual Open House. Thank you for coming this evening. I wish we could be together in person, but at this point we can't, so I really appreciate it, and I am looking forward to getting to know you and your students this year. My name is Dana Koshik, and I am the director of the Career Academy for Digital Media. Today in this meeting, we're going to talk about welcome and introductions, expectations, dress, communication, and how we stay in contact. We're going to talk about some curriculum, internships, jobs shadow, give a kind of overview of the year, and a closing. So a little bit about the Career Academy. We really focus on skills in technology and engineering that will help you build the principles of careers in multimedia. You get a variety of skills in media related to animation, game development. You really learn hands-on and problem solving. And you get to study areas such as arts, audiovisual, technology, graphics, communication. So we are really excited for the year and for your journey in this 4-year program. Like I said, it is a 4-year program. Students are cohorted and grouped in English, social studies, and their CTE course, depending on their grade level. You will complete 4 courses in a pathway, and by the end of your 4 years, you will gain a CTE completer. And I'll talk about that a little more in a minute. Also part of the DMCA, you will do a 135-hour internship. Involvement in clubs such as DECA, TSA, or sports or athletics, or art club, film club is highly recommended to become kind of connected to the school besides just the DMCA. We hope for classroom integrity and students that are engaged. There are several ways that we're going to stay updated and connected through Remind, Canvas, email, and the website, and I'll give you more information about that as well. So some of the expectations, we really hold our students in the academy to high expectations because whether you're in class or in athletics or other clubs, you are a representation of the Digital Media Academy. So we really want you to be responsive to communication and put your best foot forward always. So how do we stay in touch and communicate with each other? Well, email is probably one of the best ways. So I'm going to remind you to check your emails daily. There is a Remind app, and I'll show you in a minute how to join our Remind. I do send monthly newsletters via email. And we have a DMCA website, which I'll go over again in a minute. And we have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. So like I said, communication, students, you will be my primary contact for communication, but parents, please feel free to reach out to me with any of your questions or concerns. Communication is a two-way street. It goes both ways. So please feel free to ask any questions. Email is probably the best way to get a hold of me. In the building, as students, you will soon to find out there are some dead spots, and lots of times reminds or text messages don't necessarily come through. So the Remind, what you're going to do is you're going to download the app and text the code above to 81010. So if you're a freshman, you're going to text at DMCA FR. If you're a sophomore, at DMCA SO. If you're a junior, you're going to text at DMCA JU. And if you're a senior, you're going to check at DMCA SE. Now, if you were part of the Remind app last year, it is the same. You don't need to join again. I already have your information, and I've moved you to the new grade level. So for example, if you were a freshman and you were in the freshman Remind, I have now moved that to the sophomore Remind. So you do not need to do anything if you are already part of our Remind. Parents, you are encouraged to join the student Remind for your students' grade level. That way you can stay up to date in any messages I send the students as well. Like I mentioned earlier, the DMCA led newsletter is a monthly newsletter, and in it, I include information about special events we're having, guest speakers, fundraising, any community activities that I might see, any scholarship opportunities that I've come across. So it is packed full of important information, and I do send it through the email. So if you notice in the next couple weeks you do not get the first email, please send me an email at dkaushik@wcpss.net, and I will add you to our listserv. So another way that you guys can stay connected with us is through Twitter. It's at Media Millbrook, Instagram, MHS_DMCA, or our website, which is listed below, or our Facebook, which is Millbrook DMCA. So please connect on those platforms and you'll get lots of information about events that are coming. We do have a booster club and we have some fantastic people excuse me, who are involved in our booster club. We have Sarah Thompson and Shanta Jackson, who are the president and vice president. We have several other fantastic members, Mrs. Mobley, Miss North, Miss Tepper, who have been, and Miss Malik, who have been instrumental last year in helping fundraise, get a scholarship set up for the seniors. They help with graduation, showcases. So they meet once a month, usually on the second Thursday of the month. So the first meeting is tentatively scheduled for Thursday, September 9th at 7 p.m. More information will be forthcoming about how to log in, if we're going to do virtual or whether it's going to be in person. They do have a remind for the Booster Club. If you text again 81010 and you text the message at DMCA BOO for the Booster Club, that will get you connected to them. So now let's talk a little bit about curriculum. Being part of the academy, you will, by the time you've graduated, earn what's called a CTE concentrator. And this kind of gives you a little leg up and a way to stand out and shine from other students, because this concentrator lets people, either businesses or colleges, know that you have the skills in this particular area to be effective. So we are the Adobe Academy Career Pathway. And as you can see, you'll start with marketing, then visual, Adobe Design, or Adobe Video, and then advanced studies and internships. And so by the time you've finished, you will add this to your diploma. It's a little extra something special that really sets you apart from others that are just graduating with a degree. A lot of our students in the academy also go on and get a second pathway for digital design and animation by taking a few other select elective courses. So let's talk about some of the courses that are on the pathway. So as a freshman, you will be taking marketing, and so the marketing course is basically designed to introduce students to the process and activities in marketing. So you'll talk about distribution, marketing information management, pricing, product, service, promotion, selling, and you really learn these functions and applications of a business environment. Students will also be taking, as a freshman, English 1, and you can take either honors or academic. And really, this is basically a survey of different literacy types. You focus on reading, writing, speaking, listening, language. You focus on the mechanics and correctness, fluency, structure of language. Then also, as a freshman, you will be taking Visual Arts Beginning. And this course really talks about the principles of design through a broad range of media. So you talk about the techniques, about like drawing, painting, graphics, ceramics, art history, three-dimensional drawings. So your teachers for marketing will be Miss Laurel McIntyre. For English, it will be Sophia Connors. And for Visual Arts Beginning, it'll be Jan Johnston. Sophomores, you will be taking English 2. Again, same kind of explanation as freshman level, only you really focus again more in depth. So more reading, writing, listening, speaking, and language. Sophomores will also take Adobe Visual Design. And so this course really focuses on skills in print and graphic design using the Adobe tools. So you'll be using the Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, and you'll be able to take a certification that says that you have this industry skills for this course. Juniors, you guys will be taking American History 1 together. So you're basically going to be focusing on the US from early European exploration and colonial settlement to kind of the revolution and constitutional time frame. You'll learn about basically the establishment of political parties, westward expansion, and the growth of conflict in the Civil War. Sophomores, you'll also be taking Adobe Video Design. So in this class, you'll be focusing again on Adobe tools, but focused on video production. So you'll be doing Adobe Premiere and getting a certification in that area. And then juniors will also be able to choose Adobe Digital Design. So you could either choose video or digital. If you choose to do digital design, you'll be working again with Adobe tools, but you'll be working with Dreamweaver and Flash, and you'll get certifications in those. So that's more, digital design is more of a web-based kind of Adobe tools. 12th graders, you guys are going to be taking American History 2. And that's going to focus on basically the US from the end of the Reconstruction kind of all the way up into present. So you're going to talk about the movement for equal rights and minorities and women. You're going to talk about how the US has become a world power. And then you will take the CTE Advanced Studies course with Mr. Davis. And there you'll be focusing on working on the morning growl, and he'll kind of group you into your specialty areas, whether it's print, graphics, video production. Then also as seniors, you have an internship, 135 hours, which you will be taking with myself, where you will go out into the community and you will take the skills that you've learned and transfer them to hands-on experiences. So that is our course sequence and a little bit about each of the courses that you guys will be taking while you're in the Digital Media Career Academy. So I mentioned earlier certification. So as you can see from this page, by the time you graduate, you will have several different certifications in areas that are going to then again set you apart from the other students that are graduating. And it's a great way, whether you go straight into a career or to college, to really show what you're able to do. Field trips. So this year, field trips are still kind of on hold. We've been told that we are allowed to take day trips. So we will be working on those, but in the past, the DMCA has taken field trips to Museum of Art, some college tours, done some team building at Chestnut Ridge, the museums. So we will look at taking those, and I will give you more information as it becomes available. Again, I know a lot of things are still kind of up in the air. Job shadowing, usually our sophomores job shadow people out in the community to kind of figure out their interest and their area of expertise within the academy, whether it be print or video or graphics. So more information, again, like field trips, is still coming as we move forward. One of the things we do is we often have events at school, or if you are out job shadowing, one of the requirements is professional dress. And as you can see from the slide, here's some examples of professional dress. My day, we used to call it our church clothes, or our Sunday best. So you guys probably don't call it that anymore. But again, if we have those events, I will communicate to you what is the dress code and what you're expected to wear. So please don't feel like you need to go out and purchase some nice clothes right now. Um, Internships, like I mentioned, teach the internship class, and so I will be communicating with those students, the seniors, about their internships. But this is again another aspect that sets us apart from just graduating from Millbrook with a degree, is that you will have an internship and be able to make connections in the business world and use your skills. Being part of the DMCA, we do have membership dues. This year it's going to be $20. And so you're probably wondering, what does that go towards? What am I paying for? Well, the DMCA membership dues are to go for t-shirts. So when we do go out on field trips, we can identify ourselves to community people. It also goes to help supplement some of the classroom needs for the teachers. As you know, video and technology is quite expensive. So if the teacher has a request item, we can sometimes help offset the cost for those as well. It helps with graduation and putting on some of the showcases that we do throughout the year in the miscellaneous program cost. However, if money should never inhibit you from participating in the DMCA. So there is assistance. Our booster club is great, and they have some ability to help with membership dues. So please do not let that be a deterrent for you. Please don't send in any money just yet. Our booster club does handle the membership dues, so they will communicate with you how to pay. In years past, it's been through PayPal or via check. So we will keep you updated on that as well. One of the things our booster club does, and help support our program, is they do lots of fundraising efforts. So we will be, last year we did lots of fun things. We went to Good Berries and had a good time. We went to Simply Crepes. So lots of fun things coming, and they will be communicating that with you as well. So I mentioned earlier, not only connecting with our school and the DMCA, but there are other club opportunities. DECA and TSA are some good clubs that I feel really tie into the Digital Media Academy's themes. So if you're interested in those, watch the announcement for those club information sessions. I know some of you are a little concerned. You might have been checking your schedule and you notice that your schedule kind of is changing. I and our counselor, Ms. Cahoon, have been checking your schedules as well. They are still shifting classes, so please be patient. You'll be getting your class schedule the first day when you get here. So I cannot change your schedules, but I will look and make sure that they are correct. If you do notice there is a problem, please communicate with me or your counselor and let us know that there is something not quite right in your schedule. So before we leave and end this meeting today, I need a couple things from you. I need, most importantly, some contact information, like how to get a hold of you. So emails for the students, as well as at least one parental unit. So you can either scan this QR code that you see on the screen or take a screenshot and fill out this Google form link that I have. I will also be sending this link in an email as well, so you can have it in multiple different places. So before we leave, if you could please fill out the contact information, and I will see you hopefully very soon. And thank you so much for participating today. You can find my information below. Again, dkoshik@wcpss.net, or you can always call me on the school line. It is 919-850-8787, and my extension is 21420. So again, thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.